The Maizee Mae Vintage Market is held at the Lloyd Center Doubletree Hilton exhibit hall every other month, and it just keeps getting better and better. Sometimes I can look through the market in under an hour, but today's vintage market shopping took 2 hours. I was surprised with how much good stuff I saw and bought. While in theory I love the idea of thrift shopping while sipping coffee, it usually doesn't work, as I'm typically holding my camera with one hand and looking at stuff with the other. But coffee sounded so good on this rainy morning, so I was going to somehow juggle all three: filming, picking things up, and drinking my coffee. Let's see how I do. I bought my coffee at the hotel cafe, but what I didn't know is there's a coffee vendor inside the market. Next time I'll buy there if I dare to do the juggling act again. It takes me a couple of booth strolls to get warmed up and settled into the treasure hunt. Here's where the real hunt begins. This was one of a few booths that had a good selection of ephemera. I was so happy to see it all. And then I came upon this booth. Lo and behold, candy dishes. I love the color green, so I definitely wanted to get it, but the amber one was also cute. And then there was a third option. I bought the green one. It was just so fun. I loved the pedestal style, and plus, it would hold more candy. Vintage pie funnel birds. I've been wanting one, and all three of these birds are so fun and colorful, but at $35 each, I'll keep looking. I laughed when I saw these food stools. I had just seen a cute Instagram post about a woman who couldn't resist buying food stools, and now here's an instant collection. I took a closer look at them, but didn't see any price tags. Not sure how much the vendor was asking. These aren't vintage, but they're still fun. And then I came upon the best booth. First up is this awesome vintage ledger with tons of writing. The vendor mentioned it would be great for collaging, and yes, I totally agree, and that's one reason why I loved it. We then both admired the penmanship and were intrigued with some of the entries. Then I kept finding more stuff in her booth. I've been on the lookout for vintage Coach bags. I was tempted by this one. It was in nice condition, but I just wasn't too into the color. It was $65, which was a great deal. I kind of regret leaving it behind. Newman napkins. I always love Vera designs, or is it Vera? I'm not sure if they're vintage because there's been a revival of her designs, but it doesn't matter to me. They're so pretty. And then I see this beauty. Now this is the candy-colored candy dish of my dreams. I was a little conflicted since I had already bought the green one. Dare I get a second candy dish? I couldn't pass it up. It was too perfect. I was so excited. This was heavy. I got this to add to my winter holiday snow and ice collection. Now I just need a big pillar candle for it. I already have this pink and blue Reader's Digest book, and I'm making a junk journal with it. Otherwise, I would have bought it because it's such a pretty cover. I liked this wood caddy. I'm really trying to find useful items secondhand, so even though it's probably not vintage, that's all right with me. It's in nice condition and will be a great spot for keys, wallet, and phone. Near the end, I spied some vintage scrapbooks. As you may have seen in previous videos, I have a small collection of them now. Adding these 2 travel scrapbooks to the mix is going to put me at capacity, but I couldn't resist. Now I just have to figure out how to remove some of the glued-in pieces. Any suggestions? I went back to that first booth with all the ephemera. The 3 little items I was interested in were still there, so I bought those and also took a closer look at this great brass piece. Last row of the market. Taking a quick break, admiring all my good finds, and finishing up my coffee. Yes, I walked the whole market with it. No spills, and I didn't leave it behind on a table either. Good to the last drop, and the market was good to the last row.